Hey, folks, welcome to the Follies. We got a show for you tonight by Sonic Boom Boom. Let's go.
Nice. Woo! Let's see a picture.
Oh, yeah, me.
So this picture reminds me of that awful, awful time that we bought like 12 lobsters, something like that. 12 lobsters. I made big pots full of water, just getting it ready. It was actually, I think, a Memorial Day weekend. So how fitting is that? And conveniently, my ex-husband, that's why he's my ex-husband, had to leave to go get more alcohol or beer or whatever it was, and left me in charge of cooking the lobsters. Now, I am an animal lover, and I did not want to be cooking the lobsters, but I knew I had to because they were coming back. So I started to put the lobsters in the pot, and dang, if they didn't start like a shriek thing, and then one of them started to like claw up out of the thing and it pushed the lid off. And I just remember, I think I was probably shrieking, and I was alone, so I had to, like try to shove it back in there. But clearly you can see that it traumatized me for life, because this was probably 35 years ago. But if you've never had heard a lobster make it like a noise, like a shrieking noise, and then see one try to claw its way back to life out of the pot, yeah, you've never lived or cooked lobster.
I'm gonna get out of this place. I just gotta get out of this place. I can't stand it here anymore. I just gotta get out of this place.
I came to the pound to look for an animal to adopt, and I gather from this striped kitty's body language it wants to be adopted. But I don't know.
Take me home. You in that sweater. You take me home.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was hoping for kind of a quiet pet. This one's body language is by no means quiet. This cat is this cat is pissed at life.
Look, I'll be quiet if you want me to be quiet. I know what you're talking about. I can be quiet.
Seems intelligent enough. It's being quiet, but how do I know that quietness is real? I
Oh,
know
just
I
get me
can
out of this joint.
test it out. I'll just walk away. It's not reacting.
You need company, pal. I can tell you live alone, don't you, pal?
It's doing something seductive with its voice.
Buddies,
Its meows.
compadres. You and me, buddy.
This cat is a shapeshifter. It will be whatever I want it to be.
Don't leave me alone, please. Don't leave me in this hellhole. Please.
My judgment says no. My heart says no. But my soul says, take this cat with you.
Janice, they're not gonna let you on the plane with that lobster.
But you know, I had him baptized. His name is Freddie. He's very, very well behaved.
I don't think it matters, Janice. They're cutting down on support animals. You can't do it.
But I need him. You know that, if I don't take him on the plane, and you have to back me up on this, Harold, then it will just be a terrible flight for everyone.
Janice, I've been meaning to talk to you. I think you care more for your lobster than you do me.
I do. He's just so compliant, and those beautiful eyes that stare at me, and those things that kind of come out of his head. Oh.
God, you omitted that so fast. I didn't even finish the sentence. You care about him more than me, and you said I do.
Well, I do.
Well, does that mean we're done? We're over?
Not necessarily. I mean, if you'd swim a little more, I'm really into aquatic stuff, then maybe I'd get interested.
You know, I had no idea that you were turned on by lobsters.
Very much so.
I can pinch you.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
And I like butter.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah. And if I don't like you, then I can throw you in boiling water.
Well, I do like a steam bath now and then.
A steam bath. Oh, okay. I'm just going to put them over here. You have some good suggestions, darling, and maybe we can use the butter and the pinching.
Well, that was easy.
Babes, I got the beer. We're going to blow the lid off this party. It's going to be steaming in here.
I think it's just gonna explode. They're never gonna see what's coming, what came at them.
Right. They think they're coming over for a little sherry and library read.
The book club.
Book club. And they probably say, Chardonnay, please. And I'm going to go, Bud Light, baby, take it or leave it. This is not a book club anymore. This is a beer bash. Yeah.
And to think of all that debating that happened over email about which book to choose, which volume. Oh my gosh, what a joke. We won't get to page 2 before we see them sauced.
The only date I'm interested in is the expiration date on this case.
I don't think that's going to be for 10, 20 years. That thing doesn't expire for a very long time.
We'll be here drinking it as long as it lasts. Yes, we will.
Librarians rule. Woo!
Yeah.
So, this picture, wherever it is, reminds me of a time I was very, very cold, and it has to do with lobsters. I lived on the North Shore in Massachusetts, and my office was on the South Shore of Massachusetts, and it was quite a trek in. And it was a very, very cold, wintry day, and my car, it was my Toyota Tercel, broke down on this highway right next to a business that took in fresh lobsters and crabs and then sold them. And I was cold and the car broke down. And so I went inside and there was this giant tub and all these lobsters were swimming in the tub. And I had to wait. I had AAA at the time, but it took a very long time for them to get there because it was a cold day and cars were breaking down left and right. So I was in this environment for, at least an hour and a half before the AAA person came. And I just freezing. I've never been so cold in all my life. And he finally came and decided that the car needed to be towed. So he actually, hooked it up to the back. And then I talked him into, actually I bribed him into driving me to work because I had to get to work. So he did, and it took a while, and I was still cold. And I remember arriving at the office and just sitting on the radiator and thinking of lobster for the rest of the day.
Alice, it's freezing in here. Can you turn down the air conditioner?
But Jack, I'm just hot all the time. Just put a sweater on, honey. Put a sweater on.
What are you trying to do anyway? Do you think this will keep us from aging or something?
Well, yes. I mean, look at you, honey. You've taken off a good 10, 12 years of your life.
Oh,
How good your skin looks.
Well, Alice, I look at you, I don't see an age. I see you like the day we met.
Oh. I love you, Jack. You're just...
You were stuck in that snowdrift. Upside down.
I was upside down and you pulled me out, and
I know.
I'm forever grateful.
It was love at first sight for me.
Oh, is that because you saw my backside first?
You finally figured that out, huh? Okay. Well,
silly man.
the rest of you is pretty good too. But really, we're gonna freeze to death.
Okay, I'll turn it off, but don't you start aging on me now, okay?
I'll try not to, but I have ordered the drum size of oil of Olay, so we should be able to keep our skin nice and soft.
Moisture is key.
Moisture is key, yes, and dryness is the enemy.
Yes.
Boy, you took that very seriously. Alice, you're one in a million.
And I feel like I hit the lottery with you, Jack.
Well, yes, you certainly hit something.
You know something, Ruth?
What's
I
that?
am so sick of hydrating. I trying to drink quarts of water every day. And it just, Ruth, you're almost making me sick to my stomach drinking that. It's almost making me
What?
sick to my stomach.
You have to do it, Sal. You have to keep drinking your water, Sal. You're going to die if you don't drink enough water.
I'm going to die if I don't drink enough water. I'm going to die if I drink too much water. I'm going to die if I don't drink. I'm going to die anyway. This is crazy. That, and you know what else bugs me? The 10,000 steps. The hell with 10,000 steps. The hell with 2 liters of water.
Got it for 20,000 steps now. It's 20. You didn't hear that? Sal, 20,000 now.
10, 20. I'm not doing, the only ones I'm gonna do is to the fridge for my beer. That's all.
Yeah. I hope you're having oat beer now.
No beer, no light beer, no gluten-free beer.
No, it's not like it's heavy oat. It's got to be full heavy oat.
That stuff tastes like the cereal my mother used to serve me.
It's not allowed to taste good, Sal.
Now, I'm not drinking it. I'm not doing the steps. I'm not drinking the water. And you know what? Also, I'm tired of all this stuff about sex over 70. I'm just not up for it anymore, Ruth.
Yeah, that I could do without too, Sal. I'm exhausted from all this goddamn drinking and stepping and fucking beer and everything. I mean, who has energy for sex?
Wish I did. I still have my dreams.
Yeah.
You're not in them anymore, Ruth.
I know. I don't blame you. I mean, I'm bloated. That's the truth.
Oh,
Cut the water, babes. Maybe
A
you'll
lot
get
of
your
gas
shake.
too from this oat beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know if we did have sex, those toned legs would give me a nice squeeze.
Quite an image.
Flight 774. This is the tower.
Sorry, sorry.
You're
This
off
is
course.
774. No, I'm 773. I could be 772. Sorry. I'm just, I'm dehydrated, so I get confused.
Betty, is that you?
Yeah. Hey, God. Shit.
What are you doing?
I'm doing well. A little confused, but I'm doing
You-
well.
You keep on this course and you're gonna hit Australia.
Oh, I've always wanted to go there. Sydney's, oh, yeah. Melbourne,
Betty.
oh, great place, yeah.
Yeah, your flight plan is for New York. You gotta get your plane to New York. You're thinking about it. Don't even think about it, just do it.
This is your captain speaking. I'm sorry we can't take a detour to Australia. We've got to go to New York. I'm sorry. All right. Oh, they're just riding in the plane.
Oh, Betty.
All right. It's boring. New York is boring. Been here so many times. Oh. I'm
Betty,
seeing some
Betty,
birds. I'm
what's
seeing some
gotten into
birds.
you?
Huh?
What's gotten into you? You weren't like this on the ground. You knew where you were going. You followed the flight plan. You did everything right.
Yeah, if you remember correctly, the last time you saw me, I was literally on the ground from too much drinking.
So are you saying when you get up in the air, you go crazy?
Sure, why not? What's to make me stop?
Betty, that's not the answer. That's not the right answer to that question.
This is exciting. People are screaming in the back of the plane. Don't worry, everybody. It's just a trick.
Oh, Betty,
Yeah.
I don't want you to get into trouble.
I'm already in a heap of trouble.
Uh,
I'm on probation already. So,
I've always liked you, Betty. I actually was gonna ask you to marry me once.
well, do it now. What the hell?
I don't know about you now. You're getting off to Australia. You're terrorizing your passengers.
Life is exciting with me.
Well, there's no denying that. But it also might be very short with you.
Yeah, I can see that now. I've got a lot of concentrate. I see a lot of birds. Uh-oh. I'm
Betty.
close to the runway, though. Can you, guide me?
Betty.
That's what you're supposed to do.
You're way off course. You're heading now you're heading for Miami. Come on, come back. Just come back.
Well, I suck at geography. I mean, this isn't anything new.
Look, I'll tell him you had to go around a storm or something. I don't want to see you get in trouble, Betty.
Go around the storm, the imaginary storm. Absolutely.
All right.
All right, let's land this thing, huh?
Oh, and I just remembered.
What?
You make the best lobster bisque.
I sure do.
So when I was in graduate school and I was teaching a course in the summer, it was a course in writing, and I was teaching it to they called were really bright students who were disadvantaged. They came from challenging backgrounds, but they were really bright. Anyway, there was a young woman who was a teaching assistant or assistant in the program with me. And I was 30 something and she was probably 20, 21. Yeah, she turned 21 that summer, I remember, because she could have a drink. I had a crush on her. And partly because she was new and fresh and young, and she wore jeans. And I went to Penny's or something, and I bought a pair of Levi jeans, and I brought them back and I put them on. And I said, her name was Judy too, was Judy Appleby, actually. And I said, what do you think of these pants, Judy? And she looked at me and she said, the only jeans to buy are Lee's, in kind of a disdaining tone of voice. And I said, well, what's wrong with Wranglers? And she said, they're not cool. Well, we never got anywhere in our relationship at all, but I started wearing Lee jeans then, and I've worn them all. I've worn Levi's, I've worn Wranglers, but every time I see a pair of Lee jeans, especially if they're on sale, something tugs at my heart, and I buy them. And they're damn good jeans.
Oh, God, I don't know how to tell. Honey, you haven't changed your pants for weeks. I understand their name brand, but oh, you know, it's really hard to be around you. I'm getting calls.
You.
I can't get him off.
Why didn't you say so? I mean,
I it was embarrassing.
that's because you've been eating so many of those chocolate bars, right? You've gained weight and now the pants are stuck on you for life.
That didn't help. And it took me like an hour to get them on. I wanted them, that's how they're wearing them real tight. And it took me a really long time to get them on. And
Well, we're just going to have to get them off. I mean, I'm going to put a mask on before I help you because you are ripe as can be. Oh. Just sit down and lift your leg. I don't care which one, right or left, doesn't matter. Just lift it up. All right. And would you unsnap the waist, please? Jesus. You can't unsnap the waist. All right, wait a minute. I've got the kitchen knife. Here we go. Just hold still. Breathe in. There you go. No, wait a minute. That ought to hold the bleeding for a while. All right. All right. Just relax. All right. I'm going to get that leg off now. Ready? Oh. Oh. Lobsters again? For God's sakes, Harry.
I love them. I
Oh,
love
know you do.
lobsters. I'm going to eat lobsters until I die.
Well, you're going to die pretty soon, that's for sure.
Well, I'm going to die happy then because I'm going to die Doing what I love.
Okay, eating lobsters. This man died for his love of lobsters. Excellent.
Welcome to Red Lobster. May I take your order, please?
I just want the cheddar biscuits.
Cheddar biscuits.
Yeah, I'm allergic to lobster.
Sir, you know you're at Red Lobster.
Yeah, I saw the sign.
Okay, cheddar biscuits are $2.99. I hope you're gonna at least leave me a good tip.
Leave her a good tip and make me a peanut butter sandwich.
All right, I'll be back.
Is all they serve here peanut butter sandwiches?
Well, on special days, you can get it with fluffernutter.
I would personally fire the person who invented that combination, fluffernutter and peanut butter. It's a failed poet who went into the food business. That's what I think.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Peanut butter and fluff again, Jimmy. She gave me peanut butter and fluff again.
Well, you are one of the brightest students here.
Trade with me. Give me your bologna sandwich.
Oh, God, you always do this.
Please, 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 please.
All right, but I don't want to eat yours.
I got peanut butter in my jeans.
Well, as long as you leave, who cares?
And it's crunchy, I can tell.
Ah.
Those lobster shells are crunchy too.
And that's our show.
Thank you, folks, for attending. Thank you.
Go have a
fellow
seafood
players.
dinner.
Yeah. Go to Red
Oh, we should all
Lobster.
say who we are.
All right.
Susan from outside Boston.
Oh,
Joan from outside Boston.
we're also. I'm from Connecticut. I thought you said say who we are, and I said, well, it says it right there to remind me who I am.
Oh, I'm in Orlando.
Oh, lucky
Oh,
me.
outside Boston.
Outside Boston.
Okay.
Come inside.
Hey,
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Bye,
Follies.
everybody.
Thank you,
Good night.
Sander.
You might be confused because you're like, who is this man dancing on my computer on a Sunday night? Well, everybody, I am thrilled to welcome you to the Vintage Improv Festival. And tonight we have a fantastic show we are going to see an Armando from a team coached by me. And that means they're going to be flawless, perfect. They're going to be taking risks. They're going to be having fun. It's going to be unbelievable. So let's please welcome to the stage the Upside Down Players.
Hi, everybody. I'm Holly, and welcome to our Sunday night Memorial Weekend performance of the Upside Down Players. Tonight, we're going to be performing the Armando. I'll be giving a verbal cue to our fellow performers that will stimulate the most wonderful scenes from their imaginations. Are you ready, team? All right. And tonight's performance word is my superhuman self.
Yeah, that is an interesting thought. I would like to be Batgirl if I was going to be superhuman. But then let me just go into more of a truthful statement. I lifted weights for many years. I loved it, absolutely adored lifting weights. I started in a small gym, a new gym that the city had built around the corner. It had maybe 6 machines. They were brand new, but I didn't know what I was doing. So when I would go early in the morning after I sent my son to school, there was a guy there one day, and I just kind of asked him, pretty muscular guy, shall I say, asked him, is there a way that you could show me some of this machine work? And he's like, look, I'm busy, I'm not into being flirted with. I'm like, no, honestly, I want to learn how to lift weights. So he became my master lift weight teacher. I went on to go to gyms. I lifted probably about 4 or 5 days a week. And I probably saved my own life by lifting weights because I took a very, very bad fall on my head. And they wondered why I did so well throughout the operation of 5 hours of brain surgery. Yikes. And how I was able to bounce back so quickly. And they told me later, all of the 13 or so doctors that would come into my room every day, and I mentioned, I want to get out of here and go back to lifting weights. They were like, oh, that is probably what saved your life because you were in good shape.
Hi, come into my kitchen, please. You're the new person, Sally Mae. Is that your name?
Yes, ma'am. Sally Mae.
Sally Mae. I'm just frosting these cupcakes here, and I just want to let you in on a little secret that I just got out of surgery for diabetes, and so I have to make every cupcake.
Ma'am, Mrs. Johnson, Miss Johnson.
Is done.
It seems a little odd that you have diabetes, you had surgery for diabetes, and yet you're eating nothing but sugar.
Yes, because I know some of the world may think you shouldn't do it, but I think this has saved my life because it made me very sweet, so sweet that in fact, I understand you're married, right?
Yes, ma'am, but what does that have to do with?
Because I'm so sweet that aside from making these cupcakes, I sleep with everyone's husband who comes in here. So I went to make an example of my sweetness. Yes, yes. Miss Dylan, that may seem strange. I know you're trying to wrap your head around it, but
very, very strange.
Yes.
I have, okay. So let me get this straight. So I have to hide my husband from you. I have to make sure he doesn't come in this.
Oh, no, don't hide him. Don't hide him because he's not going to be able to resist all this sugar. He's not going to be able to resist this.
Ma'am, have you tested your blood sugar today? I
I
bet it's
haven't-
through the roof.
I haven't tested my blood sugar, but they did say I had strep throat. So
And oh, wait a minute. This is getting very weird. So you're putting your saliva all over the baked goods that are for sale
It's delicious. Here, taste.
with
Just a little taste.
disease. Oh no, I don't want to taste it. Oh, I think I'm gonna put my mask on. This is very weird. I I I don't even want to store my lunch in here. Oh,
Well, you'll be perfect. You'll be perfect because after your husband, Mr. Dillon, when Mr. Dillon finishes having all this sweet stuff, he won't want any
he'll have,
lunch.
he'll have diabetes too. He already has diabetes. What am I talking about? What? This is wrong. This is wrong. I think
Mrs.
I
Dillon.
need hazard pay here.
I'll give you that. But Mrs. Dillon, I know it sounds crazy. And I'm so sorry it sounds crazy. But it works because I'm still here.
You are still here. Do you have sufficient life insurance?
Edit.
You know, I'm very close to being like the it superhero. I'm this close. I'm this close to flying. And I just thought I'd warn you because I don't want to make you nervous. Since we're roommates and everything, I don't make you nervous. But
Maggie, you can't fly.
well, of course you think that because you've never seen me, but I've been practicing up on the roof.
Mhm. Okay, and where is the first place that you're going to fly to?
Well, I'm going to fly to the moon, of course, because I'm a moon child. I'm a Cancer. So that seems, very astrologically important to me. And, you're a Leo, so it might not be a good idea for you.
Well, no, Leos, they just walk through the forest with an attitude.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Well, listen, I'm getting ready to go up to the roof. I am up to, in fact, wait a minute. I am on the roof. I'm on the roof right now. I'm on the edge of the roof and I can look down and I'm getting a really great view right now.
Mhm.
I'm getting a view of Brooklyn right now.
Oh, yeah. Mm. Well, I'm waiting. I mean, you can admit that you can't fly. Maybe there's another superpower that you could really, really tell me the truth that you have.
I can, first of all, that's just wrong what you're saying. Like you think you know everything. Okay, I can read your mind. Right?
Oh,
Reading your mind.
okay.
Your mind is saying, I bet she can't do that.
Well, kind of. My mind is actually saying you're full of shit.
I do like that about you. You be.
I mean, Leos are just Leos. We can get away with anything. We can say anything we want to, and nobody really can test it.
Okay, then say something. Say something right now about what I'm doing.
You are flying in Pretendville.
Call it what you want, I have flown over the Manhattan Bridge twice.
Uh-huh. And how many people were there that day and saw you flying? Were you trying to save somebody's life that was walking across the bridge or maybe jumped off the bridge?
No, I was trying to save my own life. Seriously. July 20th, 1955. Okay, on July 20th, That's when they went on the moon, and I was there. I was on that ship.
You took the first step for mankind, or no, for womankind, right?
I didn't do that, but I was on the ship.
Maggie, thank you for saving my life. Oh, you're such a savior.
Oh, see? See? That wasn't her ghost, that was her.
I'm impressed.
Right? You should be. 'Cause one day I might be saving you, right?
How many other people have you paid to come in here and say that to me about your prowess?
It's super toxic for you to be such a skeptic. I mean, it's like, it's unreal. It's like, that's gonna like bring down your aura big time. And then you're gonna,
I'm waiting for somebody else to come in and tell me how you've saved their existence.
Edit.
Oh, Maggie.
Hello? Hello? Oh, oh, hi. You just scared me. I'm sorry. Oh, Miss Smith, my name is Priscilla, and I saw your ad on the wall that you could turn a 90-pound weakling into somebody who can take action in the world, and I want to learn from you because I'm sick of being rescued. Sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, Priscilla, I can do that. I can be your personal trainer, and I can. All you need to do is take this little bottle of steroids.
Okay. Are you sure? I can hardly carry it. It's so heavy. Oh, God.
Okay. Well,
could you pour it down my throat, please? I don't think I can lift it.
Sure. Here you go. I made them myself.
I don't feel anything yet.
Give it
Should I
five,
feel?
Give it 5 minutes.
5 minutes? I don't know if I have 5 minutes. Maybe it'll speed up time, though.
Well, if you do some lifts like that.
Lifts? What do you mean lifts?
Like you hold a barbell in each hand.
Wait a minute, barbell? I can't even. What's supposed to be happening with the steroids? I mean.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Rocky, listen, honey, you're not giving out those homemade goodies to anyone, are you? Like you promised your mother you would not give those out anymore.
I'm sorry, Mom. I won't do it again.
Okay, honey.
Go back to watching Wheel of Fortune.
Okay, I'm counting on you, honey. Bye-bye.
Okay. Hey, Priscilla, here, quick, take this other bottle.
Okay.
This one will make you grow really tall.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Working.
Oh God, wow.
Oh,
I'm
so
just
proud.
I'll alter the camera here. There we go. Okay, now I'm tall and I can lift a
gosh, look at that. We could be in the Guinness Book of World Records together. You, the tallest woman in the world, and me, your creator.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you saying that you created me?
Well, I created your bigness.
You created my bigness?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, you were just a little girl before you downed that second bottle.
Second bottle? Whoa! Look,
I don't know if you have some kind of a God complex or something like that, but I chose to drink it. I'm the one in control of my destiny. I like
It is.
right?
It is.
Yeah, you are. I like how your voice is getting deeper too, like mine.
Edit. That reminds me, in terms of a superhero, that when I grew up, monologue, that reminds me, like you said, when I grew up, my parents, I thought my mother and father, they were the strongest, they were the smartest. And I was a coward, a total coward, because I was living with my boyfriend and I could not tell my mother I was doing that. Because my mother is one of those highly aggressive women. She called the young man up and said, young man, what your name is, that is unimportant. Are you sleeping with my daughter? Because I never told her I was doing that, because that was not happening. Then, again, as a parent, I thought I had all this super strength. And my grandson came over and I could always beat him running. But now that he's 8, he said, let me give you a little taste of my speed. And I couldn't even catch up. He smoked me, and that was it. And that was the end of my super strength. And that was it.
Grammy? I have decided that I am going to be the fastest in the world, Grammy.
Sorry, I can't hear. If you hear that, good on you. You're a fast girl in every respect, aren't you? Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to beat every boy in my class. I'm going to beat the teachers, the gym teacher. He thinks he's fast. I'm going to beat him. And I'm going to beat you, Grammy.
It's about time somebody beat me. You know, I have a few teeth missing from the last time you kicked my mouth in, you know? But, you know, that's my girl. You know, remember
Grammy, you're still talking about that old story. I mean, I just wanted to show you how tall I can lift my leg up.
when you picked up my refrigerator and threw it out the window? That was good. Yeah.
I mean, I only did it because you told me I couldn't.
And the best thing is, your grandpa is a pain in my ass. Do you remember when you took grandpa and you threw him in the lake? Remember that? Oh,
I mean, and then he was yelling for help. And you told me not to help him.
No, he sank like a stone.
Oh, Grammy, but now you're alone.
Hey, I've been waiting to be alone my whole life.
Oh.
So listen, don't you get anyone coming over here to save me or fix me. Don't you do that.
All right. Well,
if you want to kill me, I'm okay with that. You kill me.
No. I like you. I want you to stay around because I like beating on you.
Why don't you beat up my other tooth? That way I'll be even.
Okay.
Oh! Didn't quite get it, but that was a nice try.
Oh, I like how you smile now, like a little toothless crone.
That's me.
Yeah. So, Grammy, if I run the very, very fastest of anybody in the whole world, then I probably will wind up alone too, right?
Are you telling me you think that you can run faster than anybody in the whole world? Is that what you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, honey, I've led you astray. You think you can lift up anything you want to lift up and that's it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You think you can kill anybody you want to kill and that's it?
Well, if I want to kill them, then they're just going to be dead.
My God. You never were too bright, but okay. Dear God. You know, you got to calm yourself down, girl, because you can't. I mean, I'm telling you, you can't do all those things. You can't run faster than some Olympic racer. Honey, you can't do that.
I did it.
Oh, honey, in your mind, you did it.
You know Jesse James, right? You've
Yes,
heard
sure.
Jesse James. Yeah, well, we had a race the other day around my playground, and I beat him.
Oh, honey, you think you ran around the playground with Jesse James?
I did.
Honey, I got to give you some pills, straighten you out.
I don't know. I'm too young to take pills, Grammy.
Well, someone's got to straighten you up because, honey, none of this is true.
I don't.
Honey, you making this shit up.
I don't need any straightening out.
Oh boy, I only have 10 minutes for this meeting. I hope someone shows up. Wow. Oh, thanks for agreeing to see me, Miss Jones. Here's my work history. And I know that you don't really hire people over 35 years at this particular popcorn factory, but I want you to know I'm double that, and I can do triple the work of any of these kind of kids around here. I'm here to help establish a new order and contribute to your company and make life even better. Do I have the job?
Mrs. Brown.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming in. Now, on your resume, it says you created porn. And
what?
It
I
says
can't hear. My hearing's a little adjusted. Just say that again. I created what?
Corn.
Oh.
That you discovered popcorn.
Yeah, I did. I had a hand in it, you know. I had a hand in it. Yeah, popcorn. It was anybody I know tell you about that?
And I'm trying to wrap my head around that. I know you said you're past a certain age. We're not into ageism here, but you discovering the popcorn is kind of hard to believe.
Oh, look, you know, a lot of people are under a misunderstanding that popcorn is, has been around for a while. Like, people have been doing it for years, but I want to assure you that that is not true, because the way that popcorn has only been around for about 10 years, and it's the best.
And you would like me to believe that you discovered that. I'm having a hard time believing it, but.
Oh yeah, well look, you see that shoe on your foot there? Yeah. I came up with the secret formula for the sole, the rubber on the sole of that shoe. That was me. I did that.
That your resume becomes more and more phenomenal every day. I mean, this is incredulous. But I also want to understand now that you created popcorn, and you also say you ate popcorn with the president of the United States.
Yeah. And, the president of our homeowners association. Yeah.
Okay, so the president of the homeowners United States.
Yeah, but he is related to the president of the United States. Good friends. They're almost brothers. I know them both. I fed them popcorn kernel by kernel. Open up, Mr. President. What a cute little mouth you have. Hi, Dr. Jill. Here's some too. Yeah, that was me.
Mrs. Brown, you seem to be quite capable, but the embellishments on your resume is hard to take. Here, have a little tea. Maybe that will help you refresh your memory.
Yeah, watching all that. Yeah. Ooh, that's really nice. You know, a lot of people think that the Chinese invented tea, but you know, I beg to differ.
Scene.
Hi there. Well, everybody's out here. You got the whole cast out here. It was really a lot of fun doing our Armandos for you today. And we are the Upside Down Players. And individually, we are
Hillary from Cambridge, Massachusetts.
I'm Sandy. I'm in Tucson, Arizona.
Lauren from Dallas, Texas.
And I'm Veronica from the great state of New York.
And last but not least, Holly Stevenson from Atlanta. Thanks again for spending your Sunday night with us.
We did it! Thank you all so much for watching the Vintage Improv Festival and the Upside Down Players. We will be back next week for more improv fun. We will see you then. Bye, everybody!
Bye.
Bye.